Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Unlocked in 15 minutes. I'm very happy to have you here today. This is the podcast where you learn real English step by step with calm conversations. Slow English, clear English, and useful English. In today's episode, we're going to talk about an important topic. Yes, we're talking about how to talk about your plans for 2026 in English. Future plans, goals, dreams, and ideas. And don't worry, we will speak slowly. We will explain expressions, and I will repeat and confirm important ideas to help you understand better. So let me introduce today's guest. Her name is Sarah. Sarah is here to help us practice real English conversation.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Michael. I'm very happy to be here today. I love talking about the future and plans.
Great, Sarah. So you said you love talking about the future. Talking about plans, goals, and dreams. That's perfect for today's topic.
Yes, exactly. When we talk about the future, we use many common expressions like I'm going to, I plan to, and I want to.
Yes, that's right. You said common expressions. Expressions that native speakers use every day.
Exactly. And today we will explain these expressions slowly so everyone can follow the conversation.
Perfect. So if you are listening right now, relax. Take a deep breath and enjoy this English conversation. This is English Unlocked in 15 minutes. Let's begin. All right, Sarah. Let's start very slowly. Today, we're talking about plans for 2026. Future plans.
Yes, talking about the future is very common in English. People love to talk about their plans.
Yes, exactly. You said very common. Something people do all the time. So, Sarah, let me ask you a simple question. What are your plans for 2026?
In 2026, I'm going to focus more on my personal life. I want to have more balance.
Okay, let me repeat that. You said I'm going to focus on my personal life. I'm going to is a very common future expression.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to is used when we already have an idea or a plan.
Great explanation. So, listeners, when Sarah says I'm going to, she already has this plan in her mind.
Yes. For example, I'm going to work less and I'm going to spend more time with my family.
Oh, that sounds very nice. So you said work less and spend more time with family. Let me confirm. These are personal goals, not work goals.
Yes, exactly. Personal goals. Things that make life better.
I like that. Now, Sarah, let's talk about another expression. You also said I want to earlier.
Yes, I want to is very easy and very natural. We use it to talk about desires.
Okay, so desires, things we really wish for.
Yes, exactly. For example, in 2026, I want to travel more.
Oh, travel more. That's a very common plan. So, listeners, I want to travel more. This means it is something Sarah wishes, but maybe it is not 100% decided yet.
Yes, that's correct. It's a wish, not a fixed plan.
Very good explanation. You're doing great.
Thank you, Michael.
All right. So far, we learned two important expressions. I'm going to and I want to. In the next part, we will talk about another expression, I plan to, and how it is a little different. So stay with us. This is English Unlocked in 15 minutes. All right. So we already talked about I'm going to and I want to. Now let's look at another expression. I plan to.
Yes, I plan to sounds more organized and more intentional.
Okay, so you said more organized. Like you already thought about it?
Exactly. When I say I plan to, I already have steps in mind.
Good. That's very clear.
For example, in 2026, I plan to change my job. I plan to look for new opportunities.
Oh, let me repeat that slowly. I plan to change my job. I plan to look for new opportunities. So, listeners, this sounds more serious than I want to.
Yes, I want to is about desire. I plan to is about action.
Action. I like that word. So, Sarah, let me check if I understand. When we talk about work or career, I plan to is very common.
Yes, very common in professional English.
All right, so far we have three expressions. I'm going to, I want to, and I plan to. Good. Let's continue. So we have three expressions now. I'm going to, I want to, and I plan to. Now, let's add another one. I would like to.
Yes, I would like to is polite and a little more formal.
Okay, so you said polite. Polite English.
Exactly. We use it when we want to sound respectful.
Right, respectful tone.
For example, in 2026, I would like to improve my communication skills.
Oh, let me repeat that slowly. I would like to improve my communication skills. So, listeners, this sounds softer than I want to.
Yes, I want to is direct. I would like to is gentle.
Gentle English. Nice. Now, Sarah, can we use I would like to in professional situations?
Yes, very often, especially in meetings and interviews.
Okay, meetings, interviews.
For example, in 2026, I would like to take on more responsibilities.
Oh, that's a great example. So let me check. I plan to sounds organized. I would like to sounds polite.
Yes, that's correct.
Perfect. All right, let's continue. Now, we talked about plans, but sometimes plans are not 100% sure. So let's talk about another very useful word. The word might.
Oh, yes, might is very important.
Okay, so you said important. Important for uncertainty.
Exactly. We use might when we are not sure.
Not sure. Good.
For example, in 2026, I might move to another city.
Oh, let me repeat that. I might move to another city. So, listeners, might means maybe. It is possible.
Yes, possible but not decided.
So not a fixed plan.
Exactly.
Can we use might with work plans too?
Yes. For example, in 2026, I might start my own business.
Oh, that's interesting. So, Sarah, let me check. I plan to is more certain. I might is less certain.
Yes, that's correct.
Good contrast. Now, let's connect expressions. Sometimes we mix them.
Yes, that happens a lot.
All right, let's keep going. So, we talked about certainty and uncertainty. Now, let's talk about time expressions, words that help us say when.
Yes, time expressions are very useful.
Okay, so you said very useful. They give more detail.
Exactly. For example, in 2026, next year, at the beginning of the year.
Oh, let me repeat. In 2026, next year, at the beginning of the year. So, listeners, these expressions help organize ideas.
Yes, they make your English clearer.
Clear English. That's our goal. Can we put these time expressions at the beginning of the sentence?
Yes, very often. For example, in 2026, I plan to focus on my health.
Oh, nice sentence. So, Sarah, let me check. Time expression first, then the plan.
Yes, that's a very common structure.
Good to know.
We can also put the time expression at the end.
Okay, at the end.
For example, I plan to focus on my health in 2026.
Oh, same meaning. So, listeners, both are correct.
Yes, both sound natural.
Great. Let's continue. All right. Now, we talked about expressions and time words. Let's slow down a little more and build full sentences.
Yes, building full sentences is very important.
Okay, so you said full sentences. Not just words.
Exactly. Complete ideas.
Good.
For example, in 2026, I plan to focus on my health. I plan to exercise more, and I plan to eat better.
Oh, let me repeat slowly. I plan to focus on my health. I plan to exercise more. I plan to eat better. So, listeners, she is repeating the structure. This helps with fluency.
Yes, repetition is very helpful.
I agree.
We can also add reasons.
Okay, reasons.
For example, I plan to exercise more because I want more energy.
Oh, nice. So, Sarah, you used because to explain why.
Yes, reasons make your English stronger.
Stronger sentences.
Exactly.
Can we mix expressions in one idea?
Yes, of course. For example, in 2026, I want to travel more and I plan to save money for that.
Oh, that's very natural. So, listeners, you can mix I want to and I plan to in the same sentence.
Yes, that sounds very fluent.
Fluent English. That's what we want. All right, let's keep going. Now, let's talk about another important word, the word goal.
Oh, yes, goal is very common when we talk about the future.
Okay, so you said goal. Something you want to achieve.
Exactly. A goal is something you work toward.
Good definition.
For example, one of my goals for 2026 is to improve my English speaking.
Oh, let me repeat that. One of my goals for 2026 is to improve my English speaking. So, listeners, you can say one of my goals is.
Yes, that's a very common structure.
Very useful.
We can also talk about short-term goals and long-term goals.
Okay, short-term and long-term.
Short-term goals are things you want to do soon. Long-term goals take more time.
Oh, nice explanation.
For example, a short-term goal for 2026 is to practice English every day.
Good.
A long-term goal is to become fluent.
Oh, that makes sense. So, Sarah, let me check if I understand. Short-term goals are faster. Long-term goals take longer.
Yes, exactly.
very clear. Can we use goal with other expressions?
Yes, for example, in 2026, I plan to reach my goals.
Oh, nice sentence. So, listeners, goals, plans, and actions all work together.
Yes, that's a great way to think about it.
All right, let's continue. Now, let's talk about another very common verb, the verb decide.
Oh, yes, decide is very important.
Okay, so you said decide when you make a choice.
Exactly. To decide means to choose.
Good.
For example, in 2026, I decided to change my routine.
Oh, let me repeat that. I decided to change my routine. So, listeners, this shows the decision is already made.
Yes, the decision is final.
Very strong.
We often use decide to after thinking about different options.
Okay, options.
For example, I thought about many things and I decided to focus on my career.
Oh, nice explanation. So, Sarah, let me check. I decided to is stronger than I plan to.
Yes, much stronger.
So, decide means the choice is done.
Exactly.
That's very clear.
We can also talk about decisions in small things.
Okay, small decisions.
For example, in 2026, I decided to wake up earlier.
Oh, simple but powerful. So, listeners, big plans and small habits both need decisions.
Yes, that's true.
All right, let's keep going. Now, we talked about plans, goals, and decisions. Let's slow down even more and talk about habits.
Oh, yes, habits are very important.
Okay, so you said habits, things we do every day.
Exactly. Small actions repeated many times.
Good.
For example, in 2026, I want to create better habits.
Oh, let me repeat. I want to create better habits. So, listeners, habits are not one big action. They are many small actions.
Yes, very small, but very powerful.
Powerful.
For example, one habit I want to build is practicing English every day.
Okay, every day. So, Sarah, let me check. You didn't say for many hours, you said every day.
Yes, even 10 or 15 minutes is enough.
Oh, that's good to hear. So, listeners, a habit can be small but consistent.
Yes, consistency is the key.
Consistency. Very important word.
For example, in 2026, I plan to wake up at the same time every day.
Oh, that's a clear habit. So, Sarah, let me confirm. A habit is different from a goal.
Yes, a goal is the result. A habit is the process.
Oh, that's a great explanation. So, listeners, goal, result, habit, process.
Exactly.
I like that a lot. Can habits help with big plans?
Yes, very much. For example, if my plan is to improve my English, my habit is to practice every day.
Oh, that connects everything. So, plans, goals, decisions, and habits all work together.
Yes, they support each other.
That's very clear. All right, let's continue. Now, let's talk about mistakes.
Oh, yes. Mistakes are part of learning.
Okay, so you said part of learning, not something bad.
Exactly. Mistakes help us improve.
Good.
For example, when learning English, I make mistakes, but I continue.
Oh, let me repeat that. I make mistakes, but I continue. So, listeners, making mistakes is normal.
Yes, very normal.
good to hear.
In 2026, one of my goals is to stop being afraid of mistakes.
Oh, that's an important goal. So, Sarah, let me check. You want to feel more confident.
Yes, more confident and more relaxed.
Relaxed English. Can we use mistakes to learn faster?
Yes, if you pay attention.
Okay, pay attention.
For example, when someone corrects me, I try to remember.
Oh, so correction is helpful.
Yes, very helpful.
So, listeners, mistakes, correction, learning, all together.
Yes, they work as a team.
Nice way to say it. All right, let's keep going. Now, let's talk about patience.
Oh, yes, patience is very important.
Okay, so you said patience. Waiting calmly.
Exactly, not rushing.
Good.
When we talk about plans for 2026, we need patience.
Oh, because results take time.
Yes, very true.
Time and patience.
For example, if I want to improve my English, I need patience.
Okay.
I won't be perfect in 1 month or 2 months.
Oh, that's realistic. So, listeners, big goals need time.
Yes, and small steps.
Small steps. Nice.
For example, in 2026, I plan to practice a little every day.
Oh, so patience plus habit.
Yes, that's the key.
Key word. So, Sarah, let me check. Patience helps us continue.
Yes, even when progress is slow.
Oh, that's important. So, listeners, don't rush. Trust the process.
Yes, exactly.
All right, let's continue.
Now, let's slow down even more and talk about motivation.
Oh, yes. Motivation is very important, especially for long-term plans.
Okay, so you said long-term plans. Plans that take time?
Exactly. When a plan is long, motivation can go up and down.
Oh, up and down. That's very natural.
For example, in 2026, I want to stay motivated even on difficult days.
Let me repeat that slowly. I want to stay motivated even on difficult days. So, listeners, motivation is not always strong.
Yes, some days you feel tired or discouraged.
That happens to everyone.
Exactly. That's why habits are important. They help when motivation is low.
Oh, so habits support motivation.
Yes, they work together.
Nice connection.
For example, even if I don't feel motivated, I still practice English because it's my habit.
Oh, that's a very good example. So, Sarah, let me check if I understand. Motivation helps you start, habits help you continue.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Very clear. Can motivation come from other people?
Yes, very often. For example, listening to podcasts or talking to friends can motivate you.
Oh, like this podcast.
Yes, exactly.
I like that. So, listeners, find motivation but also build habits.
Yes, that combination is powerful.
All right, let's continue. Now, let's talk about confidence, because confidence is something many learners think about.
Oh, yes. Confidence is very important when speaking English, especially when talking about future plans.
Okay, so you said confidence when speaking. Feeling comfortable and not afraid?
Exactly. When you feel confident, you speak more and you think less about mistakes.
Oh, that's interesting.
For example, in 2026, one of my goals is to speak English with more confidence, even if my English is not perfect.
Let me repeat that slowly. To speak English with more confidence, even if it is not perfect. So, listeners, confidence does not mean perfection.
Yes, that's very important. You don't need perfect English to communicate.
Very good point.
Confidence comes with practice and with positive experiences.
Okay. Practice, positive experiences.
For example, when someone understands you, you feel more confident.
Oh, so understanding builds confidence.
Yes, little by little.
Step by step.
Also, talking about your plans helps you organize your thoughts and speak more clearly.
Oh, that makes sense. So, Sarah, let me check. Talking about the future is also good speaking practice.
Yes, very good practice.
I like that idea. So, listeners, use your plans for 2026 as a way to practice English.
Yes, talk about them, think about them, and share them.
All right, let's continue. Now, let's talk about organization. Because when we talk about future plans, organization helps a lot.
Oh, yes. Being organized makes plans clearer and easier to follow.
Okay, so you said clearer. Not confusing.
Exactly. When your ideas are organized, your English also sounds more organized.
Oh, that's interesting.
For example, when I talk about my plans for 2026, I like to think in categories like work, health, and personal life.
Let me repeat that slowly. Categories: work, health, personal life. So, listeners, this helps structure your ideas.
Yes, and it helps you speak longer without getting lost.
Very helpful.
For example, in 2026, in my work life, I plan to learn new skills and improve my professional English.
Oh, nice structure. So, Sarah, you started with the category, then you explained the plan.
Yes, that makes everything clearer.
Clear English again. Can we do the same with health plans?
Yes, of course. For example, in 2026, for my health, I plan to sleep better and manage my stress.
Oh, very good example. So, listeners, organization helps your ideas and your English.
Yes, both together.
All right, let's keep going. Now, let's talk about priorities, because when we have many plans, we need to choose.
Oh, yes, priorities help us focus and not feel overwhelmed.
Okay, so you said focus. Choosing what is most important.
Exactly. We can't do everything at the same time.
That's true.
For example, in 2026, one of my top priorities is my health, because without health, everything is harder.
Let me repeat that slowly. One of my top priorities is my health. So, listeners, top priority means very important.
Yes, number one.
Good to know.
Another priority is improving my English, because it helps my career.
Oh, so Sarah, you are connecting priorities with reasons.
Yes, reasons help explain choices.
Very clear.
When you talk about priorities, your English sounds more mature.
Oh, mature English. I like that. So, listeners, when you talk about your plans for 2026, think about your priorities.
Yes, that will help you speak with confidence.
All right, let's continue. Now, let's talk about balance, because plans are important, but balance is also very important.
Oh, yes. Balance helps us enjoy life while working on our goals.
Okay, so you said enjoy life. Not only work.
Exactly. If we focus only on work, we can feel tired and stressed.
That happens a lot.
For example, in 2026, I want to find a better balance between work and personal time.
Let me repeat that. A better balance between work and personal time. So, listeners, balance means not too much of one thing.
Yes, everything in moderation.
Nice expression. How can balance help with learning English?
Balance helps because you don't feel pressure all the time. You enjoy the process.
Oh, enjoying the process. That's important.
Yes. For example, instead of studying for many hours, I study a little and relax too.
That sounds healthy.
Balance helps you continue for a long time.
So, Sarah, let me check. Balance helps with motivation and patience.
Yes, exactly.
All right, let's keep going. Now, let's talk about reflection, because when we talk about future plans, it's also important to look at the past.
Oh, yes. Reflection helps us understand what worked and what did not work.
Okay, so you said look at the past. Think about previous experiences.
Exactly. When I think about my past plans, I can learn from them.
Oh, learning from experience.
For example, in previous years, I made many plans, but I didn't always follow them.
Let me repeat that slowly. I made many plans, but I didn't always follow them. So, listeners, that happens to many people.
Yes, very common.
Good to hear.
Because of that, in 2026, I want to make more realistic plans, plans that fit my life.
Oh, so Sarah, you want plans that are possible.
Yes, not too big, not too small.
Balanced plans.
Exactly.
Reflection also helps with confidence.
Yes, because when you see your progress, you feel proud.
Oh, feeling proud is important.
For example, when I look back, I see that my English is better now than before.
That's motivating.
Reflection helps you move forward with more clarity.
So, listeners, think about your past, learn from it, and use it to plan 2026.
Yes, that's a great way to do it.
All right, let's continue. Now, let's talk about flexibility, because even with good plans, life can change.
Oh, yes. Flexibility is very important, especially for future plans.
Okay, so you said life can change. Unexpected situations?
Exactly. Things don't always go as planned.
That's true.
For example, in 2026, I plan to follow my goals, but I also want to stay flexible.
Let me repeat that slowly. I plan to follow my goals, but I also want to stay flexible. So, listeners, flexibility means adapting.
Yes, adapting to new situations.
Good word.
For example, if my work plans change, I don't want to feel frustrated.
Oh, so flexibility helps emotions.
Yes, it helps you stay calm.
Calm is important.
Flexibility also helps with learning.
Okay, how so?
For example, if one method doesn't work, I can try another.
Oh, that's a good mindset. So, Sarah, let me check. Flexibility helps you continue even when plans change.
Yes, exactly.
So, listeners, make plans, but also allow change.
Yes, that's a healthy approach.
All right, let's keep going. Now, let's talk about commitment, because plans only work when we are committed.
Oh, yes, commitment is very important. It means you don't give up easily.
Okay, so you said don't give up. Continue even when it's hard.
Exactly. Commitment is staying consistent, even when motivation is low.
So commitment is deeper than motivation.
Yes, much deeper.
Good.
For example, in 2026, I want to commit to my goals, not only talk about them.
Oh, let me repeat that slowly. I want to commit to my goals, not only talk about them. So listeners, commitment means action.
Yes, small actions every day.
That connects to habits again.
Exactly. Habits show commitment.
Oh, nice connection.
Commitment also means being honest with yourself,
Okay, honest.
knowing what you can do and what you need to improve.
That's important.
When you commit, your plans feel more real.
So, Sarah, let me check. Commitment turns plans into reality.
Yes, step by step.
Very powerful idea. So, listeners, for 2026, make plans, but also make commitments.
Yes, that's the difference.
All right, let's move to the final part. Now, as we come to the end of this conversation, let's take a moment to summarize everything we talked about today.
Oh, yes. We talked about plans, goals, habits, and commitment.
Let me repeat that slowly. Plans, goals, habits, commitment. So, listeners, talking about your plans for 2026 is not only about the future, it's also about how you think.
Yes, and how you organize your ideas and express yourself in English.
Very true.
When you use expressions like I'm going to, I plan to, I would like to, and I might, you sound more natural.
Oh, natural English. That's the goal.
Talking slowly with clear ideas helps your confidence.
So, Sarah, let me check. Confidence grows with practice.
Yes, practice, patience, and consistency.
Very good words. So, listeners, take some time, think about your plans for 2026, and try to talk about them in English.
Yes, you don't need perfect English. You just need to start.
That's a great message.
Thank you.
This was English Unlocked in 15 minutes. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.